Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Pure Angels playthrough. It's been a few days. I've been getting over being sick, so I apologize if I cough a little bit, but we are going to jump straight into progressing our base. We finished all of our metallurgy, and everything's getting loaded in nicely. We've got tin wire coils, tin plates, copper plates, iron, steel, and even iron rods, which is awesome. And we're waiting on this research so we can get solder coils. And that's going to be great. So the first thing I wanted to do is bring some of the metals over to here. So what I'm going to do is have a little offshoot from the main train line here. And it'll just kind of weave its way back in. This isn't the best system, but it's fine. We'll just call this its own block. Call that its own block. Have room for a couple trains here if they need to wait. And then we'll do a station, and we'll bring in things like iron and steel so that our main base can keep up. Because right now, that's what's causing us to be so short on everything for science, is iron, I believe, is the problem. I mean, what is the problem? Right now, the problem is the blue data cores, and the problem with those is the production blocks, and the problem with those is motors. Problem with motors definitely seems to be iron. Yep. So this really needs to be a full half belt, and it's barely getting anything. So yeah, getting this back to being a full iron belt would be nice. What even is going on with iron? Yeah, it's just really slow right now. So we'll just pop in a train stop here and go ahead and set up some unloaders. Do I have a blueprint for this? I think I do. Well, sort of. Requester station, provider station vertical, provider station horizontal. I guess we want this one. Requester station, horizontal, stack threshold, 80. Is that going to be enough? Probably. Although 80 is a lot of stacks. What is that? That's 16,000? That's probably too much. Let's do 40. And then we're going to want iron coils. Iron sheet coils. We're going to want steel plates. And then... Oops. What else are we short on? At least for now, those are the most important things. So I'll pop that on. Network ID for requesters can be on everything, I think. Is that right? Yeah, it's only the void requesters that need to only request on channel 2. That's the important thing. And then we'll have a filter mini loader out. This one will be for the sheet coils. And then we'll bring that down. Be over. Okay, so this will be gobs of iron. And we'll just have it kind of... Oops. Don't want to remove that. Join in with the other ones. Now, what's the length here? is 10. Okay, good. Okay, so iron. We'll just keep going. And then this is where we will merge in with the main line. And we're gonna need a sheet iron, what's it called? Just iron plate. That can provide up to 6 by itself. I guess we'll do 2. Is that right? I thought it was faster than that. Yeah, I thought it'd be 8. Oh, these still don't have a crafting speed of 1. That's the problem. Okay, well that should be fine. We'll do mini loaders out. And that will join in. Input priority right. Actually, yeah, we'll just keep using our main base for this side as much as we can. And then we're gonna upgrade all of this iron line to a red belt. The main backbone of it, at least. Hey, thanks for the follow, Banana Lol. 12. Now, I don't know why, didn't hear the notification for that. That was weird. Did you guys hear the sound? I did not hear the sound. Okay, you did. Weird. I don't know. Something with my headphones, I guess. Okay, this should be sufficient for all of our iron needs. And yeah, we're kind of low on trains right now. The problem is all the crushed stone. All this crushed stone is taking up all of our train time. It's just constantly loading and unloading here. Well, at least I thought it was. And yet, where are all my trains? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're loading and unloading ores. Awesome. I guess we just need some more trains. 3 is not going to be enough. Especially because the thing I did with removing the Bob's belts thing and then adding it back in so the undergrounds didn't break everything. Because of all that, and then it broke recipes, I don't have this upgrade anymore and I have to re-research it. So all my inserters are going at half speed right now, and that is a big problem. So what I really need is to, well, redo that research, and until then, yeah, I guess we'll just add some more depots here. It's pretty easy. Pretty easy to add depots. We're gonna add a few more here. Maybe 2 more. Nah, we'll just do 3 more. That should be a good number. Okay. And then this is going to be a little annoying. This one's actually going to have to go right and then straight and then actually it has to go straight, a couple more tiles, and then squiggle in, which means that has to be up there now. Shoot. That's actually not good. Because I need enough space inside of this. Maybe what I'll do... I'll actually have that one go straight for a tile. So it leaves enough space for there to be a different one. Oh no, there's still not space. What I want is one here. So there we go. Okay. So that works. So that way there's space for a train to wait here, and then there's also kind of some space in these areas. Now this, hold on, this one, unless that block is clear, so that should go away. Yeah, that should work. I think. Oh, train incoming. And then this one should do what? Yeah, this is in a bad spot too. So it has to line up with this. This one can just go left and in with the rest. And we need signals here. Solids depot, on. That's all perfect. And something went wrong with the direction of these undergrounds. But now they're good. So now I just need to grab 3 more trains, and hopefully that can keep up with our demand. I did automate trains, thankfully. So that saves me a bunch of handcrafting. Locomotives, 3. Crawler wagons, 6. So, locomotive, wagon, go to solids depot, go. Oh, you know, I guess it could help if they all had just enough coal to get there. Solids depot, go. Solids depot, go. There we go. So those are going to have to load up with fuel first, but once they do, they should be off to the races. Get me some more good throughput, and make sure, is this set up correctly, I think? I hope. I think so. Are we seeing any trains go over there yet? Not yet. Okay, so the crushed stone is now actually running out, which is good news, to make the sulfuric. For this. That's what... Yeah. Yeah, okay, it's connected to the front. Wait, what? Why am I confusing myself? Oh, right, to make the slurry. Sorry, these make the slag slurry. You know what I should do is probably put some big tanks on slag slurry. I mean, I guess I could put the buffer anywhere. Maybe the buffer should be on catalysts. Does it really matter? Because this includes the usage of water. That's it. And then that way we'll have already reprocessed all that stuff. Yeah, I think that's a better way to do it. Otherwise you get weird stuff with all the extra sulfuric. So I need to add in a buffer for... add buffer for mineral catalysts. Okay. So we'll do that. Still waiting on trains. Come on. They're almost fueled up to 600. So once they're fueled up to 600, we should be good. And then that's filtering out the whatever that's called, iron sheet coils. This will filter out steel. And then I know that's only 15 a second. That should be fine. Just gonna bring... that's not good. Why me? Why me? Okay, put that there. Don't really know why I switched from mostly underground to sort of underground, but here we are. Okay. Alright, and then this is already the right kind of steel plate, so that'll just be input pretty right still. And hopefully soon we'll have some trains launching out into the world. Yeah, that one went. Now, why are you saying no train found? They're chilling right here. So something's wrong. Oh, these are off. There we go. Okay, looks like the total number of trains is now happy. Now the problem is this one waiting here is going to restrict this one from doing anything. So what I need to do is annoying and do this. And then this needs to be its own signal. And then we need all sorts of nonsense here. It'll work. It'll just be nasty. So please tell me something is loading over here. Nope, nothing's loading. Gosh dang it. I have 3.2 thousand, which is not even 20 stacks. So that's a problem. I think the provide threshold is 20 stacks, right? No, it's 40 stacks. Crap. I should set those all to 20. Otherwise, they're going to be just too... Like, if I want a small request... Because they're already 4 times more dense than whatchamacallits, than regular thingies. So... If I want to request a small amount, I should allow to request a small amount. Let me hop back over here real quick, and I'll change that. I also need to fix the station name. I need to do a lot of things for maintenance of the train network. Excuse me. But one of them is fixing all the train station names. Another thing is fixing... And train station names, thankfully, aren't massively important with LTN, but it still matters. But also making sure all the providing thresholds are okay, or the network IDs are okay for all these. Again, it really should only matter for things that can be byproducts, because the only time it's going to matter is for... basically, void requesters are going to be on channel 2. And so we do not want to provide on channel 2 if there's also going to be void requesters for that item. So that's not going to happen in a ton of places. But things like coke or crushed stone, it is going to happen. So I want this to be 20 for the stack threshold. And I should be... Now I wonder, can I paste this to change the settings remotely? Oh, I can. That's awesome. So I don't have to actually be within reach. There we go. So now we should see a request very soon to this one once it has 4,000. And then this one, yeah, already does have a request. Perfect. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, and what's the holdup on these currently? It looks like we're a little slow on, it's probably the throughput, actually. Yeah. These inserters aren't fast enough to keep up. Because, again, that inserter upgrade issue. So, things should speed up again when we get that. I know we're still missing some sorters. So that will be an issue. Currently is a huge issue. Oh, I'm out of catalyst completely. What happened here? I'm out of stone completely. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Okay, so the reason I'm out of stone is because, question mark, I'm out of stone over here, maybe? Yeah, it's just the loading is so slow. Honestly, I should have inserters on both sides for that one. That one really needs to load and unload quickly. We had looked at the numbers when the inserters were going twice as fast, and we thought it was okay-ish. But now it's definitely not until we get that upgrade again. Oh, shoot. I'm leaving my train behind. No train left behind. Just try not to get hit by trains. Okay. Oh, train station names. I should deal with that. So train station name, it's hard because the symbols aren't showing up here, so I should probably just do it manually. These are going to be iron sheet coil provide. What? Okay, so these are all called mines. I should probably put mine first. Like, I should put the category of thing first. So this should be mine stereotype northwest. Did that work? No, but this one's not supposed to be mine stereotype northwest. Whoops. This one right here is, let's see, provide iron coil. So provide, and then the item it provides, and then if there's any other relevant information after that, which there is not. That should be all we need. Provide steel plate. This is provide steel rod, which we do not have yet. This is provide iron rod. Iron rod stack, we'll call it, because it's not technically iron rods. This is provide copper coil. Ooh, but there's wire coil. We'll just call that copper wire coil then. Just to be clear, we'll call it copper plate coil. This is copper wire coil. This is... Oh, nope. I'm now forgetting the provide word. Provide copper wire coil. This is provide tinned wire coil. This is provide tin plate. I like sheet coil. Sheet coils are cooler, and it's more accurate. It's actually called sheet coil. Which one's this? Provide solder coil. And I know there's some that are called rolls and some that are called coil. I'm just calling them all coils. It's fine. They're coiled. Provide lead sheet coil. So now I need to fix the other sheet ones. So this is copper sheet coil. Steel rod, steel plate, iron. Since the other ones are all called sheet coil, we'll call this one iron sheet coil. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so that's all good to go. Those are the correct names. Let me fix the names over here. So we've got request, raw ores, rube plus jiv plus, what was it? Was it stereotype? Or I missed it. Rubyite and crotinium. Okay. So rubyite, jivolite, crotinium. Rube plus jiv plus brot. And this is the other three. Request or staff plus stereotype plus bob. And let's call it ore instead of raw. There's no other thing that I would get confused with ore. This is byproduct crushed stone. And there's nothing on the other one, I believe. Correct. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. This is request crushed stone. For, and then we can put the purpose of it or the name of it, because we'll request crushed stone in multiple places. So this is for slag slurry. And we'll just do slag slurry A. Because request crushed stone slag slurry might be a thing for... It'll probably be crushed stone for crystal slurry the next time I do this. So I might not need the A, but we'll just have it there in case I need it. And then over here we've got some things. This is provide... This is provide plus byproduct. Provide and byproduct. Byproduct of coke. So that's actually a combo there. Hopefully it's... What was that? The heck? Uh-oh. That was bad. Why did that just leave? Why did no loading occur? That's not good. The heck just happened? Yeah, I have no idea what just happened. Why did it leave the station? Why did you leave the station? It's very strange. Input signals 1 yellow. What does the yellow mean? That's a good question. It shouldn't matter. This is just the one that adds a signal. Oh, is it maybe because I changed the name of the station while it was in it? That might be it. This is request paper plus... Maybe I'll just do comma separated. Paper, lead... What else was it? Paper, lead... Paper, lead, coal, copper. Should I name every ingredient in a requester? Maybe not. Request ingredients battery. Maybe I'll just put that. And then this last one, are we using it? I believe we are. Yeah, it's provide battery. Provide battery. Cliff Richard. Was that the name of the station? Cliff Richardson. What is this? This is coal loading is full of bees. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna call this mine coal instead of coal loading, so it'll be a little more accurate. And this is central. I'm gonna call this C for central as a direction. Mine coal C. Because if this is northwest, this will be central, and then east and south will be kind of in this direction. Oh, yeah, Cliff Richardson, common. Yeah, it's funny when I copy all the train station names. Okay, that's all. Wait, this one's not good. Is this one anything? This one's nothing. Okay. So it can be whatever. Hey, Z-Hade Oak, or Shade Oak, maybe is what we're going for there. Special mods, I mean, Angels is the main kind of mod pack I'm playing with, but there's a lot of other subtle mods that change some things here and there. This is request, ingredients, paper. That's the paper block. This is nothing, I believe, and this is provide paper. And I want to say that we're all good now. Now, what is this train doing? Yeah, see, the problem is... it was looking for coke, and now somehow it has... I have no idea. Now where's it going? Now it's going to Thunder, which is unloading. Okay, just go back to Solids Depot. Figure out your life now. Hopefully that fixed things. I think it's because I was changing station names that I broke everything. Also, I forgot about Thunder. I gotta rename this bad boy to... request Coke. Or furnaces. How am I doing this? Request crushed stone, request coke, blast, furnace. That'll probably need to be A at some point, but yeah, and I'm guessing I just broke something else. See, why is this unloading stone? Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez, we got some problems, boys. So changing train station names can have disastrous effects, is what we're learning. Because we just unloaded crushed stone in a thing that's only supposed to have coke. It kind of makes sense, because if you have multiple train stations with the same name, then as soon as you remove the station that it's trying to go to, and then it just goes to the other one with the same name, which normally LTN would prevent, but as soon as you change the names, LTN can't do anything to prevent your stupidity, which is what hath happened to me. So let me pick up all of this beautiful, wait, there we go, get rid of, wait, didn't I just pick up? Oh, I must have avoided, I thought I was going to pick up some of that lead, but we didn't. Okay. So we pick up all that crushed stone. Yeah, the icons look cool, but then it's harder to search, I feel like. I mean, it's easier to visually search. But can you search, can you even search train stations when you're, like, trying to add something? I don't know. Honestly, the names are more... I could just not name everything. I don't really have a huge need for the names. But this one finally got some stuff, so that's good. This is going to be request, main base, iron and steel. Okay, so hopefully nothing else broke big time. Let's just make sure our train stations don't have the wrong types of things in them. Looks like this is all correct. This is still making coke. That's good. What was the coke usage on all my plates? I don't really remember. Oh, it was a lot, actually. 13.75 if everything's running full tilt. Which it's not, but it could be someday. Okay. So I think we're good on all the other doodads. I just need to remember to rename stations before I turn them on. I need to rename stations before we turn them on. Good, solid note. Dukes, what's up? Thanks so much for the sub. 4 months. It's gone by so fast. Okay, so now we're getting a good amount of iron plates back. Still not enough, actually. I need to add a third inserter for that. So let's go do that. Let us go do that. Oh, trains. Running around all over the place. It's beautiful. And we've almost got the capacity bonus back, which is very important, so that our train loading and unloading will double. That's a very big deal. Okay, so right now the hang-up seems to be the... whatchamacallits, these things are not going fast enough. So we need another one. You just copy this. Picked up these guys, and that should do it. I guess what I could do is one side, other side, and then go. That should do it. 12 per side, almost full, and then capacity bonus finished. Good. So then that should really speed up the rate of loading and unloading here. Should being the key word, I mean... Yeah, it's closer to like 100 per second. Close to 100 anyway. Whatever 9 times 6 is. But should speed things up. Didn't fill up fast enough, though. How full is it? Wish I could see... let's see, what is 19K divided by 200? So that was 95 stacks. Okay, so yeah, this should be enough to fill things up now with the faster rate. But yeah, so we're still getting rid of all this crushed stone, which is good. Let me... Is this station configured correctly? Because we want it to be primary providing before stone byproduct providing. Actually, no, we want this to be considered a byproduct, actually. Is it? What is this turned on to? This is on alls, so this is counting as a byproduct provider. So it would go to a void station. So we're going to want to do the thing where we turn it to 2. And then I'm going to turn the provide priority way up. So we take from here first. We'll turn it up to 5. Hey, Calgorian, welcome on in. Good to see ya. And then I need some outputs. Let's see. How will I do this? All sorts of ways. This is going to be input priority left. And then this will go out. And into this as well. But I need that to have a lower priority, so this is actually going to go back around here. Wait a second. And I've created lots of spaghetti. We want it to be here, actually. Input priority right. So I'll do this. Yeah, so input priority will be on the stuff already here, but then we'll add some more in from the other thing. Oh, wait a second. What's this doing again? I don't really know. I think this all works. And yeah, before the 300 seconds is passed, we should be totally full on cargo, so that's good. Loading a bit faster now. And that should be able to get rid of all this crushed stone, which will provide enough for the catalyst sorting, hopefully. These are not running full time. I guess I need to stop loading it into these chests. That's not really helping me, is it? I'm losing on a full belt because of that. So let's go fix that. But we got the research done, so that's good. And now we should be able to do some new researches a little bit faster because we've got plenty of iron. We'll see if copper can keep up now. I'm not sure what researches I'm going to need, so we'll do... Washing plant 2s are going to be useful. We will have oil products eventually. Cement processing will probably be needed for concrete stuff, so we'll get going towards that. I guess. And then... Where's my train? That's where we want to go. Okay, so we'll hop back over to... Where was I? I already forgot where the mistake was. It's amazing how quickly stuff can leave your brain. Oh, it was here. Yeah. Okay. It's weird you can't control click unless you're in map view. I feel like you should be able to control click when you're more zoomed in to the regular view as well. So it makes sense to me anyway. Okay, so now we want to fix the issue. Oh, we got a couple issues here. Why is stone not... Oh, there, we got an underground belt issue there. And then at this point, we're not doing this just to get rid of stone. So what I can actually do to help out is unload onto yet another belt here. And then we'll do like a little roundabout. Keep it flowing. Hey, Odd Job Man, how's it going? Okay, so hopefully that does it. This is useless now because it's already full anyway. I'm doing okay. I've been sick recently, so that hasn't been super fun. And my wife got food poisoning, so just lots of random health issues around the house. But other than that, things are fine. I'm mostly back to normal. Just a little bit of a cough left. Nothing too bad. Okay, so now these are all running at better capacity. Still not perfect. And yeah, should be fine. Yeah, just angels. There's a tiny bit of bobs, but not any of the content mods that change like recipe. Well, technically my inserter recipes are slightly different, but I have the bobs adjustable inserters, and then it's a very long story. But I also ended up having bobs recipes for inserters, but not the bobs inserters, just the vanilla inserters. Or, well, the angels, whatever angels has. But, like I said, it's a very long story. I've told it many times. I can always tell it again if you need me to. But I am curious why this is super slow. Also, thanks for the follow, Canna Beach. It's pure angels as far as content is concerned. You know, when people are talking about angel bobs, you're talking about having, first of all the alloys for the metals. You're having 15 tiers of all your buildings. We don't have that. You know, we don't have bobs inserters, tier 2s and 3s. So we really do not have bobs mods for all intents and purposes. We don't have bobs modules. We don't have really anything that makes bobs bobs. Bob's Adjustable Inserters is a quality of life mod, in my opinion, and that's all we have. So, anyway, yeah, okay, what's next on the to-do list? Providing coke, we're gonna save that for later. We did, oh, no, we didn't do that. Shoot. We didn't check providers for the correct ID. So, okay, these providers aren't gonna matter, but I believe they're all on ID 1 anyway. These providers, well, there's no providers here. This is a requester, and it's on ID 1. That's correct, because this is not voiding stone. Shouldn't it be on ID 1 and 2, though? Because... Oh, nice. You're doing Angel Bob's Omni as well. That's fun. I enjoyed that playthrough a lot. So let me think. This, yeah, this should be on 1 and 2, because if we have, I mean, if we have stone to void, or byproduct stone, it should come here as well, right? Yeah. Definitely. Um, Gosh, now I'm hurting my head. So, so the main system, just to kind of review the train provide byproduct loop, is that a provider is on channel 1 and only channel 1. And so, for example, eventually we're going to have a crushed stone provider, and it's only going to be on channel 1. And something that has a byproduct will first provide on channel 1. So this is crushed stone over here? No, where's our crushed stone byproduct? Here. This guy. So this guy is providing on channel 1 right now with a higher priority of 1. And so what that means is all of this stone will get used first for anything on channel 1. Then, if it has too much, if it has greater than whatever this combinator says, greater than a certain amount of stone, then it kicks on adding 2 to the number on the signal, which then means it will provide on channels 1 and 2. So essentially, I only provide on channel 2 the extra byproduct of something. And so then I need a requester on only channel 2 to be voiding crushed stone. So that comes back to the question of, is it okay to have a requester for a main ingredient to be on channel 2? And I think the answer is yes, because it could, in certain scenarios, mean that we're still going to get some of the extra byproduct stuff that was going to get voided. We're going to get that sent here instead, which is better, because we don't want to void it if we don't have to. And so then finally we'll have a void requester on channel 2 only with a low priority. And so that will be what happens if we have byproduct crushed stone that's not getting used by these other requesters. So we definitely want both channels for regular requesting. So really that means all requesters should be 1 and 2 or 2 only. The void requesters are going to be the only ones on channel 2, and they'll be -1 priority. So I should go back through and check all my requesters. There's no requesters here. This is a requester, and it's on channel... doesn't have a channel, so it's on all of them. Shouldn't matter, but we'll change it. Huh. 2.4 million storage of sapphire and ceratite. That's a lot. Yeah, planning can be rough on those, especially if you haven't played Angel Bobs before. And yeah, Omnimatter's kind of fun. There are good and bad things about it. Okay, so we're gonna go back to just 1 and 2 only. I guess I can just change this to 3 manually. So this will request on 1 and 2, normal priority. Yep, that's good. That's good. Good. And then requester here. Okay, we'll have to go fix those requesters. Let me hop back on my train. Also, it looks like I did an issue. I did a bad and didn't put, whatever this is called, the recipe on any of these. Good thing I caught that. Fixed. Omni Matter does add... Well, I'm trying to think. Maybe it's Omni Fluid. Whichever one lets you get fluids from Omni Water or Omnic Water is pretty great. And then the crystal sorting is crazy powerful for Omni, and then Omni Compression is crazy powerful. But Omni Matter by itself, I wouldn't say is broken. Unless I'm forgetting exactly what it does. But yeah, okay, so what are we doing here? This is the provider. This is nothing. This is not a station. This is crushed stone. We have the thing set up. Provide priority 1. That was a byproduct. That's correct. Then here we want a requester on channels 1 and 2. And this is a requester on channel 1 and 2. Again, I don't think it matters, but I don't want things to break later because I wasn't designing my base correctly. So I'd like to be consistent. Where did I leave the train? Oh, it's over here. Okay. I'll walk down to these. Try to not get run over. How are my trains doing, by the way? Looks like only one is in transit. No, only one is at the depot. Wait, what? Oh. Can I show all of them at once? I guess I can look at all my stations at once. No, I can't. It's weird. I want to see more than one train. What are all these squares for, if not to display multiple trains? I'm very confused. Maybe this would show trains with the same schedule if I had them. I don't play with vanilla trains, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so back to these. This is providing paper. Definitely not on 1 and 2. I don't know if paper's ever a byproduct, but we definitely want to provide that only on 1. And then this is the requester. That one needs to be 1 and 2. And then this is nothing, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh. Did I get these fixed? No. One more. Working my way down. And then I think that'll be a good place to call it an episode. Kind of just good old cleaning up of the network. Finally reaping the rewards of our metals here. Look, we've got enough steel and enough iron, and it feels so good. So these are all running at low power, I assume? Yeah. Oh, we have some power issues. Woo, boy. 156 megawatts is what we need. So I need to go set up some power in the next episode. Add to top. More power. Okay. That's good. Okay, so now these guys, this is a requester. ID3, normal priority. This is a requester, or no, what is this? This is a provider. This is already set up correctly. Provide priority of 0. Now, if it's a byproduct only provide priority, we actually want a provide priority of 1. Because if it's byproduct only, we want to use that up first. Maybe I should have 2 layers of product of because this is provide and byproduct provide, which is kind of interesting. Because if we have too much coke, I'm trying to remember what happens here. I did this in the last episode and I've already forgotten. I connected this to a pump. So we said if I have not enough coke, I will vent excess sulfuric waste water, so that coke will keep filling up. Once that's done, once coke gets to 80k, this pump will turn off, and then that means the coke will stop getting added in, because the sulfuric wastewater will back up. If we're constantly getting batteries, however, it will not stop. The coke will keep running, and then it will trigger byproduct mode, which is here, and that's going to be if we're over 100k, and then we add in channel 2, and then at that point we've added in channel 2. We still want to be a provide priority that's bigger than basic coke providing. So it's like I kind of want the provide priority to go up when it's in byproduct mode, which means I would also add, I would output 2 encoded network ID and 1 priority star. So if You know what I could do? I could output one priority star here, and then I could do priority star times 2 output as a network ID. So it'll add 1 to that channel that it's outputting on, and then it'll do that, and then I'll do a red wire to get that star added in to the lamp here. I think that's going to work correctly. So, oh, thanks, Oddjob. I'll take a look at it. I generally like to do my own designs, but it's fun to look at what other people have come up with. And West, the programmer, what's the thing that shows the bright colored lines between machines? Oh, you mean for the liquids? This glorious thing. That is Rygaard's pipe visualizer mod. Highly recommend it. Super helpful for liquid pipe spaghetti. And I'm just trying to make sure in my head that this is going to work correctly. I'm pretty sure what this means is it'll be a higher priority when it's in byproduct mode. And so I think that's all correct. And then this is on... here we go. Here's a mistake. This is providing batteries on all channels. It should only provide on channel 1. And then finally, I just realized one big thing I need to fix is the lead plates for batteries. We're going to need up to 30. And this is not possible anymore because we have the sheet coils. So I need to change the request into... That's so many lead plates. But I start wasting trains if I request less. I don't know. I'll do 100 here. Same with copper. So maybe I'll just do 80. It's like I need a higher stack threshold for paper than I do for the other things. So maybe I should have a different one, but... yeah, okay. So then this needs to be lead sheet coil. Let's do 100 stacks of that. And copper sheet coil. 100 stacks of that. And then... eesh, I didn't leave a ton of space here. The amount of lead stampers, or whatever you want to call these, I need is going to be 5. Which isn't going to fit right here, so we're going to have to go out this way. And do that over here. And then copper, what was my copper rate? Only 10 a second, so should be pretty easy to bring the sheet coils here, and then do 2... buildings. Wow, it's kind of surprising how nicely these don't fit. Oh. So I guess we'll do the sheet coils here, and then... yikes. This will be for copper plates. And then we'll hand sheet coils there. And oh no, we're out of power. Woo, we got our next episode cut out for us now. That's copper stamping. Let me pick up all the plates from here. Shoot, there's a lot of extra plates. I know I've got to pick all those up. Okay, cool. And so now copper's set up. The mini loader needs to be on sheet coils. And now this, we need... how many did I say? 5, I think. For the lead plate unrolling or cutting or whatever you want to call it. Probably cutting is the best term for it. And now each of these has 6 as an output. So I could use 2 inserters or I could use a mini loader. What's more elegant? I'm not sure. Not totally sure. Probably mini loaders, but it's hard to say for certain. Okay. That should do it. There we go. Ready to take out the sheet coils. Grab those. Okay. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let me get rid of as many copper plates as I can, so they're not munging up my inventory here. And then the lead plates, where did those go? I only got a couple. Maybe I should hold on to those. Do I need lead plates for anything? Maybe. So I'll hold on to those. But yeah, we are going to have to fix our power big time. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.